Hello, Mum. It's me, your boy. It's Sunday here at Halloween Horrorfest Spooktacular 2021 Origins Part 3, The Return Unrated Director's Cut. I nailed that. And another Sunday movie classic. And for today's pick, we have a powerhouse horror flick from an acclaimed director that isn't Stanley Kubrick, John Carpenter, or Steven Spielberg. How about that? Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy remade cinema as we know it. The scale, scope, and presentation of these high fantasy epics had never been seen before and arguably have never been replicated since. They had an indelible impact on movie making as a whole and inspired countless children to become more interested in fantasy, be it through video games or literature or movies. But nearly 10 years before changing the face of cinema as we know it, Peter Jackson was basically a no-name director making little horror schlocks in the country of New Zealand. And it's his 1992 classic Brain Dead, known as Dead Alive here in the States, that is arguably his most genius work and is today's Sunday classic.
Something evil. Something terrifying. Something horrifying is haunting Lionel. His mother.
Set in Wellington, New Zealand, Brain Dead follows Lionel Cosgrove, a down-on-his-luck homebody doomed to cater to his overbearing mother until the day he or she dies. To his great fortune, Lionel's mother does in fact die after being bitten by a rabid Sumatran rat monkey. To Lionel's misfortunate surprise, his mother comes back to life as a putrid member of the undead. Lionel must now work double time to keep up appearances with his blooming love interest while managing his mother's lust for brains and her strange knack for infecting other members of the community. What transpires is a hilarious, gore-filled romp filled with incredible characters, infectious one-liners, and truly unforgettable practical effects.
Dead Alive is the horror film critics and audiences are screaming for.
Everybody should see this movie. It's the best, goriest film so far this year.
The visual direction in this movie is insane. One minute, Brain Dead will be a live-action Looney Tunes just filled with silly slapstick, but then the next minute, it becomes a blood-soaked mutant massacre.
Party's over.
The makeup and prosthetics on display in this film are incredible and undeniably Peter Jackson. There are hints of his future effect on the look of the Lord of the Rings sprinkled throughout. This movie will stay with you for life, with scenes like taking a zombie baby to the park, or the infamous lawnmower party massacre scene burned into your skull like a firebrand from the Lord himself, for whom we kick ass.
I kick ass for the Lord!
Hell, even the poster stuck with me for the rest of my life. I remember seeing this in the box art on display at rental movie stores, and it scared the absolute crud out of me. Immensely funny, immensely gory, but an all-around good time. What do you want from me? This is an easy 10 out of 10. You can't ask for a better horror comedy. As for where to find it, I don't know if there's some kind of pact with dark forces that are keeping Brain Dead out of circulation, but this one can be kind of tricky to find. As in, if you're not lucky enough to already own this one, getting a used copy on eBay can set you back about $50. A birdie tells me that if you switch a VPN to the UK, you can rent this thing on Amazon for about £3. That's like $4 in real money. Shabby Davy! That's it for our Sunday Classic. Be sure to tune in this week for all of our movies, because we got some yowzas, some wowzas, and some houses, including a movie that is so outlandishly transphobic that it was hilariously reclaimed by the trans community as a landmark classic. Tomorrow's our next Monster Monday, and we'll explore a movie that, thanks to its existence, I can rest assured knowing that I'm not the only wet, disfigured squash monster to have come out of 1988. If you want to follow along on this year's Halloween Horrorfest Spooktacular, listen. Click the link below. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.